Chief Minister, Shri Basavaraj Bommai sir, who always stands with us, with Ubuntu and with all the women entrepreneurs. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a huge round. I kindly request everyone to please take your seats. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, Honorable Chief Minister, all beloved dignitaries and energetic women entrepreneurs from different states. Myself, MC Divyalu, would like to welcome you all to the inauguration of the Digital Transformation Program, training of 10,000 women on digital marketing, jointly organized by Ubuntu Consortium of Women Entrepreneurs Association and UNESCO. I am because of you, which is an African philosophy of the spirit of Ubuntu Consortium, where 8 amazing women achievers connected with each other with the bond of team spirit under the dynamic leadership of its founder president, Srimati Ratna Prabha, who is a retired IAS officer and former Chief Secretary of Government of Karnataka. Ubuntu Consortium mainly started with a vision to provide an ecosystem for the growth of women entrepreneurship, bring women from diverse fields to a common platform for learning and interacting, which is indeed a wonderful idea. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a huge round of applause to the Ubuntu Consortium along with UNESCO, which is stepping ahead to set a new benchmark. All the very best to all of you. I kindly request everyone to please raise for the state anthem. ನಾಡಗೀತೆಯೊಂದಿಗೆ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಮಾಡುವಂತಹ ಸಮಯ. ಜಗದ ಕವಿ, ಯುಗದ ಕವಿ, ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಕವಿ ಕುವೆಂಪು ವಿರಚಿತ ನಾಡಗೀತೆಯೊಂದಿಗೆ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನ ವಿದ್ಯುಕ್ತವಾಗಿ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಸಿರಿಗನ್ನಡಂ ಬಾಳ್ಗೆ ಎಂದಿರುತ್ತಾ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನ ಮುಂದುವರಿಸೋಣ. ಈಗ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನ ಕೋರ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಬರಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಅವ್ರು ಯಾವಾಗೂ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅಲೋನ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಟುಗೆದರ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ. ಅವರೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ಪಿಲ್ಲರ್. Ubuntu Consortium na founder president, retired IAS officer and former chief secretary of Government of Karnataka, Srimati K. Ratna Prabha. I kindly request ma'am to give the welcome address.
Good morning to all the young ladies, entrepreneurs. I deem it a proud privilege to welcome our Honorable Chief Minister, Sri Vasanth. In fact, I've been telling everyone, today is a very historical day. I think it's a red letter day for women entrepreneurs, where for the first time in our country, we are starting or launching a training on digital marketing for women entrepreneurs, which goes in line with our Honorable Prime Minister's Digital India. As you all know, India has been one of the top 5 countries in the digital world. And this is one step forward of taking women entrepreneurs onto the international and national market through online training and e-commerce business. And it's a privilege for us in Karnataka to start such an event, and it's going to be launched by the Honorable Chief Minister of Karnataka. I welcome the Chief Minister for this innovative and unique, wonderful launch, sir, and also the August gathering. Karnataka is known for its ecosystem, and it's also known for its ease of doing business. So, when we talk of ease of doing business or the ecosystem, we always say that Karnataka has good human resources, harmony, law and order, investment, culture, good environment, etc. But sir, I would like you to, Honorable CM sir, I would like you to listen to this wonderful line. In Karnataka, we always talk of ease of doing business and ecosystem. But for us, the women entrepreneurs, the best ecosystem is having the CM with us. That is the best ecosystem in Karnataka for the women entrepreneurs. Why I'm saying this is, in many states, many of the states, the women entrepreneurs cannot access the Chief Minister's office. They cannot get Chief Minister for any event. They cannot get Chief Minister's office, so they don't get the Chief Minister's attention. So when we tell them that in Karnataka program, people are really shocked. I think even our sponsors, when we told them we are doing an event like this, they were all very hesitant to sponsor this event. But now I'm sure they're all very happy to see the wonderful ecosystem we have. So welcome to Sri Girish Kauski, MD of Canfin Homes, who gave me the tagline of 10K women entrepreneurs to be trained. So I hope that the Canfin Homes will support us throughout Karnataka and India to go ahead with the 10K women entrepreneurs. Sri Prasad, Director Government Public Services, KPMG, has also been great support to us. Since we are falling, and the most important person whom I forgot is our knowledge partners, the UNISCAP. You know, without them this training could not happen, which is represented by Srimati Mikiko Tanaka, Head of SCAP, Southwest Asia, and also Sri Dr. Rajan Suresh Ratna, the Department Head and Senior Economic Affairs Officer. I welcome all of you to this program. I request my Ubuntu founders to give them a welcome gift because we are falling short of time, so we are putting all things together. So finally, welcome my dear Ubuntu members to this whole wonderful training. I'm sure all of you will get national and international. Thank you sponsors, thank you Ubuntu presidents and members. Thank you Dipali, the trainer who has come here from Hubli. She's a great example how a Ubuntu member can reach up to international level. And last but not the least, our dear friends from the media, print and electronic media, who are always supportive with us. Thank you and welcome to all. And if I've forgotten somebody or anybody else, of course, I think I forgot HISA, our partners, and also eSamurai, who are going to be our e-market, e-commerce partners. Welcome to them and thank you. And thanks to all the sponsors whose names are there on the right. Thank you very much and welcome to this wonderful event.
Thank you so much, Ratna Prabha ma'am, for the beautiful welcome address. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು ಅರ್ಪಿಸ್ತಾ ಈಗ ದಯಮಾಡಿ ದೀಪ ಬೆಳಗಿಸೋ ಮುಖೇನ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಚಾಲನೆಯನ್ನ ನೀಡಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕೋರ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಮಾನ್ಯ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳಾದಂತಹ ಬಸವರಾಜ ದೀಪ ಬೆಳಗಿಸೋ ಮೂಲಕ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಚಾಲನೆಯನ್ನ ನೀಡಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕೋರಿಕೆ. ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ವಿದ್ಯುಕ್ತವಾದ ಚಾಲನೆ ದೊರೆತಾ ಇದೆ. ಮಾನ್ಯ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಈ ಮಹೋನ್ನತವಾದಂತಹ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ದ ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಉದ್ಘಾಟನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಉಬಂಟು ಒಕ್ಕೂಟದ ಕನಸಿನ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಯುನೆಸ್ಕೋ ಅವರ ಜೊತೆಗೂಡಿ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಉದ್ಘಾಟನೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಜೋರಾದ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ಬರಲಿ, ಇದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಉನ್ನತಿಗಾಗಿ. Darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that. Let's love each other, support each other, and grow together. Huge round of applause to Ubuntu, UNESCO, and also all the lovely ladies here, all the young and energetic women entrepreneurs. God bless you all. ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಮಾನ್ಯ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳಿಗೆ. Now I call upon UNESCO South and Southwest Asia Office Head Srimati Mikiko Tanaka to give the opening remarks. Madam.
His Excellency Sri Basavaraj Bommai, Honorable Chief Minister of Karnataka, Sri Pankaj Bandi, not sure, Principal Secretary of the Department of MSMEs and Mines of Karnataka, Madam K. Ratnapaba, the founder of and president of Ubuntu Consortium of Women's Entrepreneurs Association, Sri Ribat Prasad, Director of the Government and Public Services Advisory of KPMG India, and Sri Girish Kauski, the Managing Director and CEO of Canfin Homes Limited, Excellencies, distinguished delegates, and Mahilare Tubunja Nagate. Right? Namaskara. I am happy to welcome you all to the National Online Training Course for Women Entrepreneurs on use of IT and IT-enabled tools for expanding markets. I would like to thank in particular Ms. K. Ratnaprabha, the founder and president of Ubuntu Consortium in Bengaluru, and ex-Chief Secretary, the Government of Karnataka, as well as all the ladies of the Ubuntu Consortium of Women Entrepreneurs Associations for partnering with UN ESCAP for this training program. In South Asia, the participation of women in the labor force is among the lowest in the world. Even in India, work needs to be done to achieve gender equality. Closing the gaps is essential for achieving the Sustainable Development Goals. Women's economic empowerment is not only important for achieving SDGs especially SDG 5 on gender equality. It is considered key to economic growth due to its positive impacts on job creation, increase in labor force participation, and uplifting families out of poverty. According to Niti Aayog's SDG India Index, for the year 2020, the state of Karnataka ranked 7 across all the states in India in SDG 5 on gender equality and SDG 8 on decent work and economic growth. This is an achievement, but despite some gains, gaps do remain and efforts must be made at the grassroots level to accelerate the progress. In this regard, we are happy to have Ubuntu Consortium of Women's Entrepreneurs Association as our partner to enhance the knowledge and capacity of women entrepreneurs to use digital and online platforms for promoting business. And I must thank Ms. Ratnaprabha for taking a proactive lead in building this partnership. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, e-commerce has seen an exponential growth in recent years across the world, with the Asia region being at the forefront. E-commerce has transformed business and commerce in the Asia-Pacific region, including in India. With 800 million users, India is currently the second largest internet market. The Indian e-commerce industry is estimated to be worth over $55 billion in gross merchandise value as of 2021. By 2030, it is expected to have an annual gross merchandise value of $300 billion, about 7 times from now. The COVID-19 pandemic has accelerated this trend, with more Indians shopping online than ever before. With increasing digitalization of the economy and society, e-commerce has become a powerful tool to connect businesses with customers and be part of a wider supply chain within India and beyond. E-commerce has increased flexibility of doing business and reduced costs for many, resulting in a greater opportunity for women entrepreneurs. For UNESCAP, this 2-day session has special significance, as it is the first national training session being organized after the 2 regional training workshops this year. These in-person trainings have emanated from the positive feedback and demand we received from the women participants through our various online training courses. I am pleased to share that to date, we have trained about 1,500 women entrepreneurs from micro, small, and medium enterprises in South Asia. In addition, a Women Entrepreneurs Network was created through social media platforms of Facebook and WhatsApp, where they share their business and experiences. Some of the videos by entrepreneurs have also been shared on our YouTube channel. Through this training, we will be adding about 200 of you, ladies, to this international network. This fulfills the Indian Prime Minister, His Excellency Modi's call of local to become global. Finally, UNESCAP has prepared a beginner's manual on digital marketing and e-commerce, which is a hands-on, step-by-step guide on how to start an online business. This manual is now available on our project webpage and can be used by aspiring e-entrepreneurs. Once again, I welcome all the participants to this training session. I hope you find this training useful in expanding your businesses through digital marketing and e-commerce. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. ಮಾನ್ಯ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಹಿಳಾ ಉದ್ಯಮಿಗಳು ವಿಶೇಷವಾದ ಒಂದು ಉಡುಗೊರೆಯನ್ನ ತಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ತಾವೇ ಸ್ವತಃ ಮಾಡಿರುವಂಥದ್ದು. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ವೇದಿಕೆಗೆ ಬೇಗ ಬರಬೇಕು. ರತ್ನ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಂಟ್ ಫುಡ್, ಸಾಂಸ್ಕೃತಿಕ ನಗರಿ ಮೈಸೂರಿನ ದೀಪ್ತಿ, ರಾಜೇಶ್ವರಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಕವಿತಾ ದಯಮಾಡಿ ವೇದಿಕೆಗೆ ಬೇಗ ಬಂದು ಈ ಒಂದು ಗುಡಿ ಬ್ಯಾಗ್ ಅನ್ನ ನೀಡಬೇಕು. ಹಾಗೆ ಮತ್ತೊಬ್ರು ರಚನಾ ಮಹೇಶ್, ವುಮನ್ ಆಂಟ್ರಪ್ರಿನರ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಮೈಸೂರು ಅಂತ ಕೂಡಲೇ ಮೈಸೂರಿನಂತೆ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರತಿಬಿಂಬವನ್ನ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ. ಪ್ರಿಯದರ್ಶಿನಿ ವರ್ಣಯಾಸ್ ಆರ್ಟ್ ಹಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯಿಂದ ಒಂದು ವಿಶೇಷ ಉಡುಗೊರೆ ನಾಡಿನ ದೊರೆಗೆ ನೀಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹ್ಯೂಜ್ ರೌಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಪ್ಲಾಸ್ ಟು ದೀಪಿ, ಕವಿತಾ, ರಚನಾ ಅಂಡ್ ಪ್ರಿಯದರ್ಶಿನಿ. Now it's time to launch the digital marketing training program to 10,000 women entrepreneurs by CM. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಈ ಒಂದು ಯೋಜನೆಗೆ ಚಾಲನೆಯನ್ನ ಕೊಡಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಮಾನ್ಯ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಕೋರ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಈ ರಿಮೋಟ್ ಸ್ವಿಚ್ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಮೂಲಕ ಚಾಲನೆ ದೊರಕ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ನಾವು ಕಾಣಬಹುದಾಗಿದೆ ಹಿಂದೆಗಡೆ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಡೆಲಿಗೇಟ್ಸ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರಿಯನ್ನ ಮಾನ್ಯ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಬಿಡುಗಡೆಗೊಳಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕೋರ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. Digital transformation, big leap for women entrepreneurs training 10,000 women on digital marketing ಈಗಷ್ಟೇ ಲೋಕಾರ್ಪಣೆಯಾಗಿದೆ. ಈಗ ಡೆಲಿಗೇಟ್ಸ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರಿ ಲೋಕಾರ್ಪಣೆಗೊಳಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಮಾನ್ಯ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು. ಮಾನ್ಯ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಮನವಿಯನ್ನು ಕೊಡೋದು ವಾಡಿಕೆ ಇದ್ದೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. I kindly request the founders of Ubuntu Consortium to submit the memorandum to our Honorable Chief Minister.
ಸೈಡ್ ಇಂದ ನೀವು ಮುಟ್ಬೇಡಿ, ಹಿಂದೆ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಅಯ್ಯೋ, ನೀವು ಕೊಡಬೇಡಿ, ಒಬ್ಬರು ಕೈ ಕೊಡಿ.
ಖಂಡಿತ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನವಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ ಮಾನ್ಯ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಭಾವಿಸ್ತೇವೆ. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. It's time to exchange the MOU between Ubuntu Consortium and HESA. I request CM Sir to unveil the Ubuntu Consortium online app which is powered by HESA.
ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೋಗಿ. ಓಹೋ, ನಾಳೆ ಒಂಚೂರು ಎಂತಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿ.
ಮಾನ್ಯ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಅನ್ವೇಲ್ ಮಾಡುವ ಮುಖೇನ ನಮ್ಮ ಈ ಒಡಂಬಡಿಕೆ ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಚಾಲನೆಯನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. HESA is a rural e-commerce platform designed to bring better and varied products and services to the rural audience who don't get service due to entrepreneurs from micro to medium-sized enterprises who want to leverage e-commerce to get a wider reach for their products and services, and HESA, which has the technology and market linkage capability to make this happen. Vamshi, is it? Ajay is with us. Who are going to help us all to enrich, create value in the ecosystem. Thank you so much, Lisa, for joining with us. Now let's exchange MOU between Ubuntu Consortium and e-Samuday. I kindly request Aarti Nyayadish, Head Customer Success Head, Aarti Nyayadish.
ಮೇಡಮ್ ಸೈಡು ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತೆ
To exchange MOU between Ubuntu Consortium and e-Samuday. Thank you. Thank you. Now it's time to exchange MOU between Ubuntu Consortium and e-Samuday. We have Aarti Nyayadish,
Side.
Customer Success Head,
Side, back.
and Sagar.
ಸೈಡ್ ಸರ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಬನ್ನಿ ಹಿಂದೆ ಹೋಗಿ
Startup building a strong local economies across India. The firm enables entrepreneurs to set up their local online marketplaces, integrated with ONDC e-Samuday will soon connect you to transact at 2,500 towns and cities in India. Huge round of applause for e-Samuday. Thank you for joining hands with us. Thank you. Thank you, Lisa, and thank you ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕೂಡ ವ್ಯರ್ಥ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ ಅಂತ ತುಂಬಾ ಖುಷಿ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರಗಳು. ಎಲ್ಲ ಆತ್ಮೀಯ ಬಂಧುಗಳೇ, ಹತ್ತು ಸಾವಿರ ಮಹಿಳೆಯರಿಗೆ ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟಿಂಗ್ ತರಬೇತಿ ನೀಡುವ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ನೇತೃತ್ವವನ್ನು ವಹಿಸಿ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಿರುವಂತಹ ಉಬುಂಟುನ ಫೌಂಡರ್ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾದಂಥ ನಮ್ಮ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಚೀಫ್ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿ ಆಗಿದ್ದಂಥ ಹಿರಿಯ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಯಾಗಿದ್ದಂಥ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಕೆ ರತ್ನಪ್ರಭಾ ಅವರೇ, ಹಾಗೂ ಯುನೆಸ್ಕೋದ ಎಸ್ಕೇಪ್ ಸೌತ್ ಹೆಡ್ ಆದಂಥ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ನಿಕ್ಕಿ ಟಂಕಾ ಅವರೇ, ಶ್ರೀ ಗಿರೀಶ್ ಕೋಸ್ಕಿ ಅವರೇ, ಆರ್ ಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಅವರೇ, ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲಿರುವಂಥ ಇತರೆಲ್ಲ ಗಣ್ಯರೇ, ಇಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥ ಅಕ್ಕ ತಂಗಿಯರೇ, ಅಣ್ಣ ತಮ್ಮಂದ್ರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಕ್ ಬರೋದು, ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಅಕ್ಕ ತಂಗಿಯರೇ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಹಾಗೂ ಕೆಲವು ಅಣ್ಣ ತಮ್ಮಂದಿರೇ ಮತ್ತು ಮಾಧ್ಯಮದ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ. ಐ ಆಮ್ ರಿಯಲಿ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ, ಬಹಳ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಮಹಿಳೆಯರು ಪುರುಷರಿಗೆ ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೂ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಸರಿ ಸಮಾನ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದನ್ನ ತೋರಿಸಿಕೊಡುವ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಗತಿಪರ ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಹಿಳೆಯರು ಕೂಡ ಬಹಳ ಪ್ರಗತಿಪರ ಇರುವಂಥದ್ದು ಗಮನಾರ್ಹ. ನಾವು ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಹೆಮ್ಮೆಯನ್ನು ವ್ಯಕ್ತಪಡಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಉಬಂಟು ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಬಹಳ ಉತ್ತಮವಾದಂಥ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ರತ್ನಪ್ರಭಾ ಅವರ ನೇತೃತ್ವದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವೇ ವರ್ಷಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ತನ್ನದೇ ಆದಂಥ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಥಾನವನ್ನು ಇಡೀ ಭಾರತ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಮಾಡಿರುವಂಥದ್ದು ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಸಂತೋಷ ತಂದಿದೆ. ಮಹಿಳೆಯರಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟಿವಿಟಿ, ಕ್ರಿಯಾಶೀಲತೆ, ಮಹಿಳೆಯಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಎಂಟರ್ಪ್ರಿನರ್ಶಿಪ್, ಮಹಿಳೆಯರಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥ ಆ ಒಂದು ಅರ್ಜ್ ಟು ಕಮ್ ಫಾರ್ವರ್ಡ್, ಅದನ್ನು ಇವತ್ತು ಪ್ರೋತ್ಸಾಹಿಸಿ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದು ಅವರನ್ನು ಎಂಟರ್ಪ್ರಿನರ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡಿ, ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ವುಮನ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡಿ, ಇವತ್ತು ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಆತ್ಮಸ್ಥೈರ್ಯ, ಆತ್ಮವಿಶ್ವಾಸವನ್ನು ಕೊಡುವಂಥ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ಉಬಂಟು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅವರ ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಬೇರೆ ರಾಜ್ಯದಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡೆಲಿಗೇಷನ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಐ ನೋ ದಟ್ ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ ಡೆಲಿಗೇಟ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಅದರ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. Really, I'm very happy indeed today that digitalization of women activity, especially in business, which was a very essential part, because for the last 1 decade, the whole marketplace has changed, and it is going to change further. Digital marketing has taken a major share in the market. A lot of people were really had their own doubts about the digital marketing. Digital marketing has overcome a lot of doubts. It has brought in its own credibility, and people have started to believe the digital marketing and the delivery systems. Hence, the women entrepreneurs should not be behind in marketing their products. Therefore, digital marketing is a very important aspect. Digital marketing needs a minimum knowledge of internet, then using the different apps, platforms. Hence, a small training is necessary to do the finishing job or whatever knowledge you have, and that's going to be provided today and tomorrow. Woman is our finest creation of a creator. Let me complete. Woman has got power of attorney of a god. He is a creator. So he can't create everything. So he has given him power of attorney to do the further creations. However, there is a role for men also to help and aid women in creations. But as our Lord Shiva is embodied as Ardhanareshwari, both men and women together should make this world worth its living. Knowledge is not a property of few people. Knowledge is such a beautiful aspect of life that nobody can hold it. Even through patents, nowadays it is not able to hold it. Second is, knowledge can be acquired by anybody if somebody wants to acquire. Knowledge can't be stored. It has to be distributed. It has to be transformed. Like electricity. And knowledge is one your thought process can change. What we are all about, we are not just names. Individual identity just doesn't come by name. For example, my name is Vasuraj. There are lakhs and lakhs and lakhs of people having that name. Therefore, just the name doesn't mean anything. The identity comes through the character, and through this character, your activity will be mapped, and through this activity, the benevolence nature of you can be helpful to the entire society. So that is the identity. Each one, knowingly or unknowingly, men or women, will be struggling every day to have their identity felt in the society. Knowingly or unknowingly will be doing it. But cautiously if you do it, I think we can do a better job. So we have to give a pause in our thinking process. Think, what are we doing, where we are, where we have to go, and what to do. You are in a business now. As the listed companies in Bombay Stock Exchange or any other exchange, the companies will be knowing where they stand. Similarly, your company should be knowing where you stand. And that kind of information will help you to go higher levels. Hence, this digital marketing will help you to grow to the larger scale, where you can proudly say that I stand here. Now you have got that small thing that I am a very small entrepreneur. I don't want to say where I stand. I might stand very close. Nothing is low or high. Where you stand is important, and from where you stand, how high you jump to the springboard is important. So this digital marketing is going to help you. The Government of India, UNESCO, and Mrs. Tanka has helped. How should I pronounce your name? Tanaka. You are the brief of Karnataka. Karnataka is excellent. So all these people have helped you. Now you are all together to do this training. 10,000 women entrepreneurs are going to be trained. That's a great achievement. And another batch of 10,000 should be there. Government of Karnataka will do everything possible to help you out in this venture. The important aspect of digital marketing is it's a faceless marketing. The customer doesn't know who is the real supplier, and supplier doesn't know who is the customer. Therefore, a kind of faith, trust is very important. In digital marketing, trust is the capital, not the money. If you build that trust, then there is no boundaries for your growth. This is one thing you have to keep. Trust in your products, trust in your quality of products, trust in delivery, and trust in service. These three trusts you have to maintain, and if you can do it, there will be no stopping. Second thing is, this technology will be changing. So you have to upgrade and update this technology every time. And then I was really happy that Marketplace app released, where anybody, including the rural entrepreneurs, women entrepreneurs, can have access to it. In fact, I'm going to use it much more than anybody. In the sense, I have launched the other day Sri Samarthya Yojana. You don't know. I thought that you will say about it. You never said about it. You only say about your organization. You don't know what government is doing. Samarthya I have launched, where 33,000 Sri Shakti groups will be funded, project will be given, training will be given, production will be done, and marketing time will be done. End-to-end approach will be done. Because I believe in the strength of women. That's why I kept the name Sri Samarthya. Hence, all this, I am going to have one SHG group in one village, in all the villages of Karnataka. So all these can use this app, if you permit. If you don't permit, then we will have our own app. Already we have tied up with aggregators, lot of aggregators, and we are going to provide them a very good market. Therefore, it's a time has come for our women entrepreneurs to come out and say that you have arrived, and say that you are going to be there for a long time, and say that you will be everywhere. Hence, this is a good beginning. My government is going to support it. And every time I come, they give some memorandum. It's never ending. But certain things I have to be looked into very seriously and sympathetically. Certainly, my government will do everything possible to encourage the women entrepreneurship, including certain facilities to be given. I will certainly come out with the special schemes for women entrepreneurs. There are already, but some other things will come. Because I believe that unless until the woman force joins nation building, the whole nation building will be half done. 50% of the population you are there. If you all join hands, then the India, Bharat will be a better place, better growth. It will have a highest position in the world, which is going to have. We have got a very dynamic leadership in Narendra Modi ji, who is going to encourage any kind of entrepreneurship which can build the nation. And we all know, including him, that women are much more sincere than anybody else. I don't want to name that anymore. That's by nature. So this kind of a more sincere, ethical business has to come, means women has to come forward. And our Prime Minister has given a lot of programs for women entrepreneurs, and our government is also there. And at least I want to make Karnataka a real economic growth engine where women will be the real engine. Thank you.
ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳ ಮಾತನ್ನ ಕೇಳಿ ಬಹಳ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆ ಅನಿಸ್ತು. ಜೊತೆಗೆ ವುಮೆನ್ ಆಂಟ್ರಪ್ರಿನರ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಹೆಮ್ಮೆಯ ಭಾವವನ್ನ ಕೂಡ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಪಡಿಸೋದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ನಾವು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರುವಂತಹ ಮನವಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಕೊಡ್ತೇನೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಜೋರದ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳಿಯವರಿಗೆ ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಮಾನ್ಯ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳ ಗಮನಕ್ಕೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಬಹಳ ವಿಶೇಷವಾದ ದಿನ ನಾಗರ ಪಂಚಮಿ. ನಾಗರ ಪಂಚಮಿ ಎಂದು ಕೂಡ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಜನರು ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹಬ್ಬ ಮಾಡೋದು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಖಂಡಿತ ಭಗವಂತನ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದ ಇದ್ದೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಕಾಯಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೈಲಾಸವನ್ನ ಕಾಣುವಂಥವರು ತಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಶುಭವಾಗ್ಲಿ. ತಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಾಗರ ಪಂಚಮಿಯ ಶುಭ ಕಾಮನೆಗಳು ಅಂತ ತಿಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಈಗ ಬರ್ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ.
ಮಾನ್ಯ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಮನವಿ ಸರ್, ಮೆಮೊರಂಡಮ್ ನಾವು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಮುಂದುವರೆದ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಗಳಲ್ಲಿ 28% ಮಹಿಳೆಯರು ಸಬಲೀಕರಣದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ 8% ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಾವೇನೊಂದು ಮನವಿ ಕೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ SC ST ಏನು ಈ ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಸವಲತ್ತು ಇದೆಯೋ ಅದನ್ನ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಹಿಳಾ ಉದ್ಯಮದಾರರಿಗೂ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಒಂದೇ ಮನವಿ. ಅದೊಂದು ನಡೆಸ್ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು ಸರ್. SC ST ಗಳಿಗಿಂತಲೂ ಕೆಳಗಿದೀವಿ ನಾವು.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಈಗ ಬರ್ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಾಗಿ. I kindly request Dr. Rajan Sudesh Ratna, Deputy Head, UNESCAP South and Southwest Asia Officer from New Delhi, to give the vote of thanks.
Thank you. Honorable Chief Minister of Karnataka, indeed, first of all, if we as UNESCAP, as organizer and a knowledge partner for this training program, we are grateful to you, sir, for taking your time, coming here, and also speaking positively about these initiatives and taking several initiatives by the government of Karnataka. I would also like to mention our heartfelt thanks to our partner Ubuntu, and especially Madam Ratnaprabha, who has been associated with us, and we have been working with Ubuntu. Actually, the first program we did was online, and this is the second training program where we are doing it in a physical mode. It is her and her team's leadership that we are here today, and we agreed to organize this training program. We are indeed, as co-partners, knowledge partner, happy and would like to thank the entire Ubuntu team, the managing committee, which has worked day in, day night, as well as the staff in making you all register yourself for this training program, and also facilitating this event. I know how difficult it is to organize such a large gathering. And lastly, I am also thankful to all the sponsors, and especially from KPMG India, Canfin Homes Limited, Isamude, HESA, CSC, in Bank, Southern India Bank Staff Training College, Karnataka Bank, and the media partner, the Media Connect. At the same time, I place thanks to all my SCAP colleagues, Deepal, Sumira, Mikiko, as well as others who have been working here. And thanks to you all. In the morning, you were clapping for yourself. You should again clap for yourself that you took your time out for this training program. All the best.
Thank you so much, sir. ಸೊ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮನ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಮುಕ್ತಾಯಗೊಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಹಬ್ಬದ ದಿನ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಒಂದು ಬಿಡುವಿಲ್ಲದ ಸಮಯದ ನಡುವೆ ಕೂಡ ಸಮಯ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಿರೋದೇ ತೋರ್ಸತ್ತೆ. ಹೆಣ್ಣು ಅಬಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲ ಅಹೋಬಲಿ ಅಂತ ಅಕ್ಕಮಹಾದೇವಿ ಒಂದ್ ಕಡೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದರಂತೆ ಮಾನ್ಯ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಳಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿಯನ್ನ ನೀಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. After this, we'll have a small break for the tea, and then the session starts. Check once again, ladies and gentlemen, please stay there. We'll have a speech by Prasad sir. After that, we'll leave for the tea. In a new zone of applause, let's thank our Honorable Chief Minister for joining us at this auspicious occasion with Ubuntu Consortium, a Women's Entrepreneurs Association, and United Nations UNESCAP, Economic and Social Commission for Asia and the Pacific, organized a beautiful event. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಮಾನ್ಯ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸುಂದರ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಮಿಸಿ ಕಿವಿ ಮಾತನ್ನ ಕೂಡ ನೀಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
ಚಾಕ್ಲೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ
Our CM is giving a media bite, so we have a small break. Please don't go anywhere. Yes. Mani Mukhyamantri Tirlidagde. Now I request our Director of Government and Public Services Advisory KPMG, India Shri Prasad sir, to address the gathering. After this, we are going to have a group photo. So hope everybody will stay back. After the group photo, we'll disperse for the tea. Prasad sir, over to you. Sounds. Open again. Sounds. So there's a button. Yes. I think you can use this podium itself.
Hi, welcome all of you again to this session on digital marketing and associated training, which is being organized by Ubuntu. I am from KPMG. We work extensively with the government and public sector in India. We also engage with some of the government of India initiatives like Open Network for Digital Commerce and many more programs which are having a huge influence on women entrepreneurship in India. So it is our small effort here to present what is actually happening in the national arena on the entrepreneurship, especially around e-commerce, and how the entrepreneurs across the country can possibly utilize the ongoing initiatives and actually drive the trends further. If you look at Karnataka, look at the kind of enthusiasm, energy and efforts that are being taken place in this forum today, which is really encouraging for all of us to sort of participate, involve and take this momentum to the next level. As Honorable CM said, trust is the key. Now trust can't be built so easily. It requires a lot of effort, time, money and many more efforts that are involved in making it happen. The way Karnataka is leading today is Karnataka is already there on the global map for a whole lot of IT related market. Karnataka is also leading the ease of doing business. Karnataka is also leading on a whole lot of initiatives around women entrepreneurship. As Honorable CM said, Sri Samarthya is a fantastic platform that has already been unveiled, and there are many more such initiatives that Government of Karnataka is doing. So we just wanted to reflect on some of the national level trends and also at the state level what is happening and in what way we all can collaborate better to make things happen. Next slide please. Yeah, so so in the last 2 years, during the COVID time, we all have been warmed up to the idea of digital and internet across various aspects of our life. But if you fundamentally look at what is happening in India, there's a huge rise in the online buyers in Tier 1, Tier 2 markets, and a whole lot of efforts are also, of course, being put in by organizations like HESA to move the momentum of e-commerce, of course, to the rural areas. And today, the internet penetration rate in India has been almost 47%, and we have a large number of users, not just in urban area but rural areas also, which are actively utilizing internet, and therefore the business around e-commerce definitely sees good amount of traction. On the market value front, today if you see, the e-commerce market has reached near about 22 billion US dollars. That is, of course, way back in 2018. But if you go by any numbers and market trends, I think it is going to reach up to 300 billion. Now, 300 billion around the retail segment is a huge number, and I think on the e-commerce side, Government of India and many other organizations are working towards increasing the share of e-commerce to almost 20%, so which is about 60 billion. So what does that mean? Is that from 22 billion, it would move to almost 60 billion. So who is going to capture this entire market? So all of you have to be there in the first place on the e-commerce to capture a portion of a slice of that business. And similarly, if you look at the entrepreneurs and if you look at the retail, e-retail penetration, India is today at 4.3%, but I think over a period of time it will reach up to 20%. And the market size in the B2B e-commerce segment is also increasing from 60 million to almost 5.6 billion USD over a period of next 4 to 5 years. So if these are the market trends that are shaping the e-commerce and the business world, and if we need to be there somewhere in the e-commerce, I think digital marketing, adopting digital platforms and doing the business and understanding the way to do the business, etc. become very important. So at a national level, we have organizations like ONDC, that is the Open Network for Digital Commerce, which is actually fueling the growth in the e-commerce market. And today, a large number of players like eSamudai, HESA and the Common Service Center setup, etc., they are trying to integrate with the ONDC towards offering a set of services both on the seller side as well as on the buyer side, depending on how they are positioned in the market. And we have Government of Karnataka, which has a large number of state PSUs, be it the manufacturers of the Mysore sandal or the Mysore silks, etc., which are also trying to get themselves integrated onto the e-commerce platforms. And we have the Government of India marketplace, which is fueling the growth around buying and selling within the government space. And we have, on the other hand, we have National Livelihood Mission, which is a large program which is of course being implemented in Karnataka in a large way, which is also helping a large number of people on the ground to move towards livelihoods. So especially if you look at models like HESA, they are actually bringing that kind of a momentum and livelihoods to a large number of people on the ground. And also at an umbrella, as an overarching theme, Government of India is now talking about programs like RAMP, which is to rapidly accelerate the MSMEs to capture and to grow the business and to stabilize the business and also to accelerate on adopting the e-commerce channels. And therefore, we believe that all these programs will definitely help anchoring certain points around regeneration of the economy and helping the livelihoods to improve and also creating champions in the market, so on and so forth. If you look at the scene of Karnataka today, Karnataka has near about 4.5 lakh MSMEs. But there is much more that needs to be done. If you have to really capture the momentum and make the women of Karnataka, women enterprises of Karnataka has to progress and take up that momentum. And therefore, there are a whole lot of work that needs to be done. And Karnataka has near about 170 industrial clusters and artisan clusters. All of them are making some or the other product, and women entrepreneurs are actively being involved in these products and clusters. And therefore, there is a need to integrate all these clusters also to the e-commerce. Automobile, aerospace, leather, textiles, IT, to name a sector, it is very much there in Karnataka, and all these sectors have to now get it. The State Rural Livelihood Mission, then you have Misho and Canara Bank, etc., supporting them, and they are trying to work with some 2,500 SHGs. But I think if you look at the number of SHGs in Karnataka, there is a large number, And I believe going forward, I think within the next 3 to 4 years, with all the efforts and the convergence that is happening across the sectors, we believe that and with the e-commerce and the rise of the e-commerce, we believe that all the entrepreneurs will be able to really benefit from the momentum that is happening. Now, at KPMG, we work with a large range of partners and institutions. So, we believe that convergence of all the players and of course with the backing of the government would help achieve the goal that we all have in front of us to create more entrepreneurs and to make the entrepreneurs better. If you look at the HESA, e-Samudaya, of course here, Common Services, the Chief of Common Services will be here tomorrow. So I think all of you need to interact with the e-Samudaya, HESA and the Common Services platforms actively to understand what they are doing and how you can get onboarded onto those platforms. And all of them and many more are getting integrated with Open Network for Digital Commerce. Now the idea of Open Network for Digital Commerce in the country is to make sure that each of you have an access to the wide market across the country. Now how that is going to happen? It is going to happen with the help of ONDC and with the help of e-Samudayas and HESAs of the world and also the CSCs of the world. I think all of you please actively engage with them. They are here, they have put up their stalls and I think some of them are going to show their apps. So please speak to them and understand what is the offerings that they have and how you can potentially get benefited, and then spread a word to your friends, your colleagues and your entrepreneurs so that everybody gets benefited in this process. Now largely, I think Government of Karnataka has announced some time back that there is a need to create more than 1 lakh entrepreneurs, but I think somewhere the journey needs to be carved out very well. Today, as I speak, there's a lot of work that is happening from an MSME standpoint. But I think each of you need to register properly with the Government of India principles and practices and the standard operating procedures so that you are in the network of Government of India schemes and programs, and thereafter you need to get onto e-commerce, learn, and then you will be in a position to access a whole range of schemes and programs of Government of India. For example, here you have the PMEGP, Mudra, then PM Swanidhi, then of course you have CSCs and you have National Rural Livelihoods Missions, NULMs, etc. I think all of these programs are really there to help you depending on the issue or the process or the problem that you are actually currently facing, and around that there is a scheme. And going forward, as Honorable CM said, they are going to structure more programs. We'll wait and see, and then I am sure all of them are going to be very beneficial to the entire community of women entrepreneurs and largely to all the entrepreneurs of the state. Now, let us look at some of the models that we have studied. Here you have this particular slide that you are seeing here. It is structured on the lines of what e-Samudaya is trying to do. They are trying to integrate marketplaces into a larger marketplace, and from there they want to move this entire marketplace onto Open Network for Digital Commerce at an India level. I think that is the effort, and therefore please be there on that model if you think that model suits you. Otherwise, predominantly those entrepreneurs which are currently there in rural areas and who are currently a micro entrepreneur who are willing to work more and connect with the businesses within your area, within your village more, then I believe you should probably look at a HESA sort of a model. This model is structured on what HESA is offering today. So like this, there are several e-commerce models that are emerging today in the country, and please be open and please keep following what is happening in the digital commerce field. And the orientation that they're going to give you in the next 2 years would also expose you to a large range of platforms that are available in India, and I believe all of them are going to really help you figure out which model is right for you, depending on what business are you doing, where you stand today, and as Honorable CM said, you have to utilize this as a springboard. Ubuntu is giving you that platform, e-Samudaya, HESAs of the world are giving you that kind of a platform, so utilize these platforms and move your product to the next level, and please also understand how you want to market your product. What is the unique selling point about your product? What is the quality? What is the pricing? So on and so forth. Some of these basics you need to understand for you to move ahead. Yeah. Done, ma'am. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. We are closing it. So last but not the least, I believe organizations like Ubuntu, KPMG and e-Samvas of the world, along with banks like Canfin, etc., government, if all of us come forward, then I believe we can move from 22,000 to 22 lakhs. I think that's a larger agenda that we all need to have. And towards that, we have, of course, jotted down a process. Of course, it's not an easy path to reach the target, but I think navigation is important, and how we do it is important. And all of your involvement and support would definitely help government, Ubuntu, and many more partners here to move actively into the journey. Thank you very much. And I believe I'm standing between you and the tea break. So thank you again for patient hearing, and look forward to your. Thank you.
Okay, thank you everybody. I'm taking her role also, but I know we are running short of time. You got a successful entrepreneur or a businesswoman is the one who understands the importance of time. So your clock starts now. You all got 10 minutes time. Go grab your cup of tea or snacks. Come back by 12 o'clock. We will start the session. We will take later, lunch time. Okay, so you got 10 minutes time, and 12 o'clock we start the training here right now.
I kindly request Rao sir, PLSN Rao sir from Southern India Bank Staff Training College, who is the principal, who is one of the sponsors. Southern Indian Bank Staff Training College, established in 1972 with the initiative of Reserve Bank of India and few South-based private sector banks to provide qualitative and practical training to the bankers. I kindly request Bharati ma'am to please join us on stage.
Thank you, Mani. Divya.
Thank you so much, Rao sir. Thank you, Manik ma'am.
Rao sir kote illa sir. Already sending him.
I also request representatives from PESA.
Thank you. Anybody missed out? Any presidents?
Mr. Sitaram.
Hello, madam.
Ajay, come. Call Ajay.
Ajay. Technical supporter. Technical supporter, Ajay.
Thank you, Ajay.
Who else is this? There is Image lady went there. Sumita. I've been trying to follow. On behalf of Image to Reddy, I will take it to
Madam, little move. Yes, ready. ಅಲ್ಲ ದೀಪ ಇದೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ.
Aarti from E Samudai. Aarti from E Samudai. Thank you so much, ma'am, for being a part of this auspicious event. Aarti.
Ready.
Divya, our lovely anchor.
ದಿವ್ಯ ಅವರೇ ಈ ಕಡೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಮೇಡಮ್ ನೋಡಿ.
Thank you, Divya. Thank you so much.
One step back, light ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ.
Session will start very shortly. I kindly request everyone to join with us as soon as possible. If you are done with the tea. Bharati Party President.
Okay.
Kailan. Bharati Party from Kailan.
ಮೇಡಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಮುಂದೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಹಲೋ ಮೇಡಮ್. ಓಕೆ.
Thank you, one and all.
Vinod Prabhu.
Ma'am, Divya Ranganelli. Divya Ranganelli.
ಕೊಟ್ಟೋರ
CSV Prasad. Spectra CSV Prasad.
ದಿವ್ಯಾ
ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಸರ್.
ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಕಟ್ಟಿ ಯಾಕೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾ ಮೇಡಮ್, ಇದು ಗುಡಿ ಬ್ಯಾಗ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಎಷ್ಟೇ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಪಬ್ಲಿಸೈಸ್ ಆದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಬೆಲೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಸಿಗತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ನಾವು ಬೆಳಕಿಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕು, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರನ್ನ ಬೆಳಕಿಗೆ ತರಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ದಿವ್ಯಾ plays a major role in it, along with all the media personalities here.
registered, and try to register yourself by going to that website. This is the various trainings which we have organized. This is just to give you the glimpse. If you will see still, our effort is to connect you to women of other countries. It's not that we are saying you are in Karnataka and therefore you should do business only with government of Karnataka or within Karnataka. We are also not saying that you are in Karnataka or some come from outside, you need to do business only in India. You need to go global, you need to think global. And there are a lot of MSMEs who have gone to the global market in doing business. And yeah. No, I have a training step by step guide. So I'll go there, it's fine. So now, what you need to do, if you get connected today and tomorrow to our platforms, it will not be only that you would be looking into the Indian market, but you can also have market in Bangladesh. We will connect you with 200 women entrepreneurs. In Sri Lanka, there is 76, but we are going to do another training program in Sri Lanka where more than 100 women will join this platform. Pakistan, there is 150 women. They are doing really well because they have very good dress designs which many of the Indian women are buying. So they are doing good business, but they may require a fabric from you. They require silk from you because they do not make it. And Bangalore is known for that. So if any one of you is into that kind of business, you connecting with them on that platform will give you much larger market. Secondly, you will also know that they are part of our network, right? So it brings some kind of a confidence to you. There are women from Nepal who are 200 odd, and we will be upscaling that again. These are only the training programs which we have done, virtual mostly, and then this was done in Nepal and Maldives. We will be doing next in Bangladesh. Okay, we have created this network of around 1500, and now 200 if you are there, then this network is going to become 1700. And by next month it will become around 1900, and in a couple of months we are going to achieve 2000. We would also be supporting Ubuntu in getting this scale of 10,000, of course. But our effort is to make all women entrepreneurs go global. We do not want you to be concentrated only looking into your state, your market, your township. You need to go global. For that, you need to have a strong will. For that, you need to have some drive to do a big and good business. And you don't require 5 crore rupees to do the business. I have seen the Nepali women entrepreneurs, Pakistani women entrepreneurs. They are simple, home-based. And through this network, they are getting. We have also created a parallelly the WhatsApp group, and they are publishing their products in the WhatsApp. They are generating inquiry, hey, I want this. I want to buy this thing. Can somebody tell me where I can buy it from? It's not only what you have registered, it's also your knowledge. If you can help somebody, yeah. Okay. So, if you can help somebody, then that also would be a business opportunity. We have connected South Asian women on our web platform, which is developed by Deepali, which is on We Sell Online. And by today, tomorrow, we are going to hook you up there. We have created a Facebook group. We'll also train you today how you can be a part of our Facebook group, where you can then be a part of around 1,000 women entrepreneurs from South Asia. And every second day, we want you to, even if it's a recycling, but keep uploading your product. Keep writing your stories. People will buy. You think if you are a customer, you go to a shop, what makes you buy? How do you buy it? When you go on the web, or when you go to see a movie, how do you decide that this is the movie you are going to see? You see the reviews.
You see the cast, you look at hero heroines. When you go to the shop, and what is displayed on the window, if it attracts you, enter into the shop. You have not decided whether you will buy or you will not buy. So what is important in this particular case is marketing. Whatever you are uploading about your product, if the product picture is not attractive, usually I believe all women are beautiful, some are more beautiful, right? But every woman being beautiful, I see many of you using makeup, lipstick, bindi. You beautify yourself, right? Why you cannot beautify your business? Think in those terms. It's very simple. What you do to yourself, if you do to your business will expand. Very simple. You dress yourself so that people get impressed by your personality and dress sense. The same concept applies when you are doing business. If you upload a product on the website or any digital platform which does not attract me, you may have the best of the product, I tell you. I will not go to your page. I will not see your other products. So these are the things which you need to look at, and therefore these are the tools which we will be training you today. Now this is the website some of you wanted to know. This is the website where you need to, our project website. This website will give you everything. Even what we are presenting here today in the PowerPoint presentation will be available there. All those 6 or 7, 8 training programs which we have done in different places, they are all presentations are there. You can go and it's all freely downloaded. You can see our previous training programs on YouTube, which is there. You can go there if you are interested. And here if you go, then you can see you have e-learning course, you have e-commerce portal, you have e-commerce manual, and the social media. And you try to connect to each one of those social media. You become a part. Business is also networking. You are all from small, medium, and micro enterprises. But many of you who have some exposure on the corporate business, most of the top slot people survive on networking, desk work. So even today's digital marketing work is